welcome to Ms. Natch's kitchen, where we cook up anything that I dream of, and I challenge myself with challenging, difficult recipes, so you don't have to. Hey Pop-Ups! I'm so glad to make it back to my channel. Today we are trying Claire's Saffet chocolate chip cookies. I feel like this breaks the mold for me. I feel like it really redefines what you think a cookie recipe is. And I do a lot of cooking on my channel. And if you want to see all of that, hit subscribe down below and hit the bell notification for every time I post a video. And I'm sorry I haven't been back. I've just been trying to fix up my computer. But I'm back at it. And I'm going to be cooking a lot more recipes for you guys. So I missed you. Anyways, back into the video. We're going to start with the butter, which is like browning the butter. You think it was going to burn and all this sort of thing. And it's kind of unusual for a cookie recipe. So I'm going to put my butter on medium low, which is probably number 2.5. And we're just going to melt this down and brown it all up. And we're going to brown it all up. I don't know what accent wants to come through right now. Sorry. Anyway, I'll be right back. I took it off the heat for a moment just because there's foam forming on the top. And I want everything to be melted more consistently than that. I'm going to let all the larger chunks melt consistently through the mixture. Now that it's all melted, I'm going to wait for even frothing along the sides and stir really frequently. So with my browned butter all ready to go, I'm going to put it into a separate bowl, sheeted like a glass bowl, I think, with some ice. And to replicate that same procedure, I'm going to put it in the freezer for a little bit, and also chilled. A heavy cream is going into this as well. So strange, it breaks the mold on what cookie recipes are. So I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of heavy cream. I couldn't find any heavy cream, so I'm using whipping cream. Is that the same thing in Canada? Whole milk, and then we have homogenized milk. Like, I think it's the same sort of thing, so I'm going to include it in here. And this is going to add moisture back into the butter that you already evaporated out. So it's going to like really bring out those sweet flavors in both of them. This is a loose cookie batter. So it's going to look very, very loose until you freeze it for at least 12 hours up to 48 hours. So that's why everything is a little bit crazy right now. But trust me, it's going to be so like chewy and crunchy and like all the best textures. So I'm just going to cover this in a Ziploc. Just like this. And so it's going to go in the freezer for 15 minutes. That part is a standard cookie recipe. So I have 3/4 of a cup of fine sugar and 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar going in here. So I have 3/4 of a cup of fine sugar going in there, all refrigerated, and 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar. The fine sugar adds structure, and the brown sugar adds chewiness and crunch. So I've scraped the sides, and I feel like everything is creamed together. And we're ready to add the eggs. So I'm just going to add 1/3 at a time and re-moisturize everything together. Next I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of French vanilla artificial flavoring. I know with Claire, she makes her own vanilla. Like, I want to make it so bad, and it looks so good. So I'm using artificial French vanilla to add our French vanilla. Oh, that's so good. Now we're going to set this aside and start on our dry ingredients. So I have 2 cups of flour here. I'm going to add 3. It's a 1-to-3 ratio, so if you're using baking powder, it's 3 times the amount of baking soda. So I think it's 3 teaspoons in here. And that goes into your dry ingredients. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of kosher salt. Now I'm going to give it a good stir. Now we're going to add our wet ingredients to the dry. I added 3/4 of a cup of semi-sweet chocolate chip, and I coarsely ground them, and 3/4 of a cup of chocolate chips. I couldn't find the disc form, but I'm going to press that in here, and we're going to roll out our cookies next. We're ready to go into the 350 Fahrenheit oven for 18 to 24 minutes. So I have them all rolled out here, ready to go. We're going to try 2 different versions of this cookie. Whether you really need to refrigerate it for 12 to 48 hours. And that's what I really love about this, because it's technique-based. She knows what she's talking about, and I want to take it to the next level. But we're just going to let this chill for 30 minutes, and we're going to cook it right away. And you get to see the 12 to 48 hour version out here. So, absolutely gorgeous. I'll get you some close-ups here. So here's what the first batch looks like. So cute. So much, a little bit of chocolate mixed in there. What a great cookie. Oh my god. I compared my first day cookie. I feel like it was very thick and almost biscuity, so there was a dry component to it, but it still tasted really, really good. And I didn't really brown the butter properly. I didn't let it go to a darker color, so I wasn't really getting the full flavor until day 2 when I made the second batch. And they were so good. I browned the butter. I made sure to get that caramelized flavor. And it's almost a stronger butter flavor than caramel. It's almost like a stronger butter and caramel. So I don't really like butterscotch, but butter caramel, yes. So you get those flavors out of the butter, and in the cookie, it does make it really, really brittle. Oh, and I brought my beautiful bubbles.